Okay guys, it's me Lucas here. Today's video, Fnaf news again. It might have been 2 years. We're gonna ignore that. Anyways, today's video is about the Jazwares Five Nights at Freddy's collab. So now Jazwares is our new producer of Five Nights at Freddy's collectibles. I don't know how I feel about this yet. I'm gonna be showing the different figures and plushies. By the way, these pictures I got from like Safari or something. I did not get them. No, I got them from okay, I don't know, but I was allowed to take them. Okay, puppets. Oh wait, I'm not supposed to. Puppet Minecraft dude. I did not steal these from you. Anyways, let's get into the video. Like and subscribe. I'm gonna try to make more Five Nights at Freddy's news videos, so hopefully I can see more of those videos. And anyways, let's get into the video. Okay, this is editor Lucas here. I realize I have a fish tank in my room right now, and you can hear the water. So sorry for that. If you hear that little dripping here, I'll be quiet. If you can hear that, I'm sorry for that. Yeah. But anyways, let's get into the video actually this time. Okay, Five Nights at Freddy's, it's coming back. Funko lost the license to Five Nights at Freddy's the second they made a good series of Funko Pops for them too. I'm a little mad about that one, but it's okay. But anyways, before I talk about Jazwares, I know I'm making you guys mad by stalling it, but before I talk about them, I want to talk about the newer stuff. This stuff, I'm pretty sure you can buy them. I know you can buy the Funko Pops in the new McFarlane construction sets, even though they're Fat Mojo now. I'll put a picture of one of them up here. This is the Glamrock Freddy one, but there's also like other ones, so it's basically just Glamrock Freddy, Monty, Glamrock Chica, Roxy, and these sets are terrible. Okay, the single sets, they are the worst sets I've ever seen. Even the Help Wanted McFarlane sets, they're way better than this. Okay, that's all I'm saying. It's a square charging station. When were they square? Anyways, and all it is like a picture of their face on it. But there is some faith in this because the picture I'm showing now, you can see they actually made a show stage, which, it doesn't look like the best the best show stage, but it has some potential. I hope they can make it better, but it kind of reminds me of the I'm trying to remember, McFarlane Rockstar stage. It was the Pizza Simulator stage with the Rockstar animatronics, but it's way worse, of course. But just because there's like lights on the top, it reminds me of that. But now I'm gonna show you. This is I have no idea what this is. It's like a ruined Glamrock Freddy normal though. I don't think they knew what they were doing when they were making this. It's like the ruined Glamrock Freddy torso, but it has a head. And I know you might be like, oh, remember on the foot it was like a duplicate or something. It has brand new pieces except for the arm and the head. Literally the hat is untouched. So I'm not too sure what the hat is, but it looks pretty cool. I'll take it. It's the same exact power station, but with Vanny, the red Vanny on there. So yeah. Anyways, the new Funko Pops from Five Nights at what am I saying? The new Five Nights at Freddy's Funko Pops from Funko. They made Fnaf 2 after all these years. Kinda. Because so they did make all the Wither animatronics, including Mangle, which the Mangle one, not gonna lie, it's really cool. I saw it at GameStop. I did not get the GameStop Mangle. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. But I did not get it. Instead, I did get the Withered Bonnie not because I wanted to say, oh, I have Withered Bonnie, like the rare one, but because it looks like the best out of all of them, except for maybe Mangle might be a little better. Yeah, but yeah, that's what I got. there's more like Withered Chica, Withered Foxy, Withered Freddy, and then of course Mango. But that's all for other brands. Now for your guys' favorite time, Jazwares. So first up, we have Freddy, Withered Freddy, and an endoskeleton. And you're like, oh wow. Okay, I was gonna say they're all in one pack instead of three separate ones, but I messed up this thing so bad. Around 20 bucks, 25 maybe. That would be a pretty good price. You get 3 figures for the price of like 2 Funko action figures. But looking here, the Freddy, it needs some work to do. The Freddy, it really does need a silver painting on the like multiple joints. It's just bland, and he's just staring into your soul. And also, I don't like how he's just like, how do I say this? I'm trying to remember. It's just like 3 colors. I'm not joking. I just looked at. Oh wait, no. Okay. Other than the eyes, he's entirely 3 different colors, not including the endoskeleton or the endoskeleton, because the eyes are part of the endoskeleton. He's literally black, brown, and a tannish brown. But for Withered Freddy, he is way better. The endoskeleton fits him way more. I like how he's withered and stuff. I don't know why they didn't even try to make the Freddy withered a little bit. Like, they just made him brand new. Like, Withered Freddy is way better just because, you know, how the endoskeleton, and also, I feel like since there's less details, it kind of fits Withered Freddy more because he has less details than normal Freddy, since, you know, it's an older version, I think. I'm not too sure about the Fnaf timeline. Scott, why did you make this hard? But that's why we have game theory. Except Matt Pat's gone. But this picture of the Freddy looks way better. It does not have the bottom. I'm gonna ignore that. The bottom teeth, which is good. Unlike the Funko action figures, the original. And then this is just the endoskeleton. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. But yeah, the endoskeleton, like alone with, you know, the Freddy body, this is cool. And that also means, you know, it's like make your own Freddy. You can use Withered Freddy head and then the torso of normal Freddy, like endoskeleton. That would be really cool. But also, we got the first look at the Bonnie one with Withered Bonnie. I'm a little disappointed. Why'd they do my boy Withered Bonnie like that? I don't know why. It's just like the torso on them is the exact same. They just put buttons. I just realized. There's actually no difference for the Bonnie and Withered Bonnie. The ears feel like they could break instantly. I do like the texture on the, you know, head sculpt for Withered Bonnie, but just like, I don't know why, it just doesn't feel right. There's like, the wires don't feel right. Like, they shouldn't just be gray wires. Luckily, this is a prototype. All of these are prototypes, so that might help out in the future. But other than that, this plushie, does this remind you of anything? Glowing eyes. It can move and make sounds. That reminds me of a certain Funko plushie. Put it on the screen. Yeah, I think you know what I mean. This looks like a better copy of this. Okay, it looks better. But now, for plushies, I know a lot of you might not care about the plushies. I might grab a few because these plushies, they actually look like the Sanchi plushies. Yeah, because it's like the puppet and then Freddy then Bonnie, then Chica with the cupcake, which is really cool. I think these are supposed to be cheaper than Funko, and they added the cupcake, which is nice. And then Foxy, these do remind me of the Sanchi ones, except for the puppet. Puppet is, I like the puppet that it's in there and stuff, but like, seems off a bit. I think it's because of the smile on it or something. I don't know. But before I, get to the end, I did not forget about the toy animatronics for Jazwares. These are supposed to be for Five Nights at Freddy's 2. So I'm guessing these are going to probably come out around December, January, maybe even November. But for now, I have no idea. But looking at Toy Freddy and Toy Chica, they look pretty good. Their head sculpt they need to add more of the features, because it's just at least outline them in black or something, because it just looks weird. It looks like the eyelids can't even move, but in the game they should. It would be cool if they added swappable head sculpts for Toy Chica and Toy Freddy, just the eyes, the blank eyes. Maybe they can do it for all of them. I know it wouldn't really make sense, but maybe, you never know. But also, these have a feature where if you press a button on the back, I believe, it will jump scare kind of. It will just put the hands up and open the mouth. And then there's also a Mangle figure. It looks cool. I'm not too sure how the jump scare will work on Mangle. And I'm scared for the pose ability. Can you only pose the arm and the leg only, or can you pose the entire thing? So I'm a little scared for that. Toy Bonnie probably looks the best out of all of them, probably because we saw Toy Bonnie the most in the trailer, really. So, but from what we've seen, when I said trailer, I mean Five Nights at Freddy's 2 trailer, since these are based off those models instead of the game models. They do look really cool though, and I'm excited to see what they look like in the future. But you thought I was done about plushies? No, there's 2 more types of plushies, okay? Squishmallows. Yes, that cat that you got for your niece or your cousin before. It's Five Nights at Freddy. Here we got the Freddy one. All of these look so goofy. If I got this for Christmas, I would be happy. I would just put it and I would be laughing at it, bro. Not gonna lie. But then Bonnie, it's like one of those old keychains that Five Nights at Freddy's used to sell. I'm trying to remember what company. I do not remember. I have a few. It looks, because the forehead. That's all I know it by. The small faces and huge head. Anyways, we have Chica. It's a little weird because of the bib. It kind of makes it seem I'm not sure. It makes it seem like the bib is the entire torso. Foxy, probably my favorite. I like the eye patch, and I think Foxy is the most detailed too, because most likely Fox would be detailed because the snout and all the whiskers and whatever. And yeah, I think that's all. Except I did forget. I don't even know what's the point of these. I doubt this is probably going to be the least bought item out of all of these, okay? It's the mystery plushies. We know companies did this before, and I'm pretty sure it did not go out well on the selling list. But if you look here, we have Golden Freddy, Foxy, Bonnie, Freddy, and Chica. And they're in these mystery boxes. I mean, these ones might be okay. I might get 1 or 2 if they're $5, maybe 4. I would get all of them, But from what I see, probably wouldn't get that much, because knowing the other companies like Fat Mojo who made those, they were not good quality much. But you never know. These are prototypes. They might be better. The image I do have is fuzzy, so it might look bad. You never know. But I have a Roxy Fat Mojo one that I got. It was not good. if you could fold the hair and she was bald. Okay, I don't know what to say. But anyways, that's all for the review. And see you guys next time. This is FNAF News Part 2. Not Part 2, number 2. And I hope they would make more of the, I think it's called an Endo series, yeah. If they would make more of them, that would be really cool. Maybe like, I don't know, William Afton. You can make it like, they probably can't do that. That might be too gruesome, but, you know, you never know. Maybe like a Golden Freddy that can sit down, actually. That would be cool. But yeah, that's all for today. Minecraft puppet dude, I did not steal your pictures one last time. Anyways, that's all for today. Do not copyright me. Goodbye.